Welcome to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. This is a podcast where we explore Taiwan's technology ecosystem, its startups, its economic shifts, and how all of that connects to global innovation and geopolitics. I'm your host, White Shoe. Today we're talking about something most headlines got wrong. For more than a year, media coverage suggested that Foxconn's entry into Japan's auto industry would come through Nissan. But the real door that opened was somewhere else entirely. Not Nissan, not Toyota, not Honda. It was Mitsubishi FUSO, and this changes everything. Chapter 1. The breakthrough no one expected. For 2 years, Foxconn had been trying to establish a serious automotive presence in Japan. There were playful discussions. There were meetings with ministries. There were partnership rumors. But none of them resulted in something concrete. Until now. According to reports confirmed by Japanese and Taiwanese media, Foxconn and Mitsubishi FUSO will establish a 50-50 joint venture in January 2026. Mitsubishi FUSO will spin off its entire bus division into this joint venture. Production will take place inside FUSO's existing factory in Toyama Prefecture, and Foxconn will locally manufacture its Model T and Model U electric buses in Japan. This is not an MOU. This is not exploratory dialogue. This is real production inside a real Japanese factory. For the first time, Foxconn has an operational automotive manufacturing base on Japanese soil. That's the real breakthrough. Chapter 2. Why not Nissan? So, why didn't this happen with Nissan? Because passenger cars in Japan are politically sensitive. They involve labor unions, national industrial policy, regulatory layers, and strong domestic supply chains. EV investment among Japanese passenger car makers has also been cautious. Commercial vehicles, however, are different. The bus and truck market in Japan is shrinking. EV development costs are high. Scale is difficult to achieve, and competitive pressure from foreign players is increasing rapidly. Which brings us to the real catalyst behind this partnership. Chapter 3. The BYD Factor. The Japanese media have been very direct about this. BYD's electric buses are simply too cheap to compete with. With China's vertically integrated EV supply chain, Japanese manufacturers struggle to match battery costs, platform integration, development speed, and subsidy-driven pricing. For Mitsubishi FUSO, this created a serious structural problem. Its cost base could not support full EV bus development alone. Daimler Truck, its parent company, is unlikely to invest heavily in a shrinking domestic bus market. Meanwhile, Japanese municipalities increasingly want electric buses. So FUSO needed a platform, capital, speed, and vertical integration. Foxconn provided all four. Chapter 4: What Foxconn gains? This joint venture gives Foxconn something it never had before in Japan: legitimacy. Not as a tech outsider, not as a foreign electronics manufacturer, but as a local automotive producer operating within Japan's industrial ecosystem. Think about what this means. A Japanese factory is running Foxconn vehicles. Japanese workers are building them. Local suppliers are integrating with Foxconn systems. And a Daimler-owned commercial vehicle brand is partnering deeply with Foxconn. This isn't experimentation. This is infrastructure. Chapter 5: Why this changes future negotiations. In previous episodes, I argued that Foxconn had to prove it could manufacture vehicles in Japan before any major Japanese automaker would take it seriously. Now that proof exists. If Nissan returns to the negotiation table, especially given its idle factory challenges, Foxconn will no longer approach as an outsider asking for entry. It will approach as a proven EV producer, already operating inside Japan's automotive supply chain. That completely changes the power dynamic. Chapter 6: The Strategic Door. Japan's EV door didn't open where everyone expected. It opened in commercial vehicles. Less glamorous, less headline-driven, but strategically perfect. This Mitsubishi FUSO partnership gives Foxconn local manufacturing credibility, pathways to Nissan and other OEMs' presence in Japan's commercial EV transition, and long-term industrial trust. Japan moves slowly, but once a door opens, even a small one, the structure begins to shift. This joint venture may shape Foxconn's Japan strategy for the next decade. Closing. If you found this episode useful, I regularly share deeper behind-the-scenes insights in my LinkedIn newsletter, Taiwan Tech Dispatch. You can follow and subscribe there for structured analysis on Taiwan's role in global technology and industry. And if you enjoy this podcast, please share it with someone who follows the EV transition in Asia. This is White Shoe. Thanks for listening.